Well, I don't think my content is that bad. Archon, if that is your real name, but, you know, each to their own. Anyway, welcome back, you bunch of slags, to the Wheel of Mortis challenge. We're on to episode 2. We're about 30 turns into this particular mission, and I think we've got things fairly under control, really. We left the last episode plundering all of these ruins and eventually grabbing ourselves a second banner for Her Royal Slutness. So we've got a banner of battle, increases our chance to hit, and also increasing our speed with this one, which is just fabulous. She's looking a little bit red in the face at the moment though, so we're going to have to evict good old Aurangzeb there and get a good full turn of healing in. Okay. So the dwarves only seem to be coming through from this passage. So I'm tempted to have Archon. Yeah, I kind of want that dragon to take most of the damage. I'm going to get Archon to be our main defender for this area, which gives us the freedom to explore more with Her Highness. Who do we want to... Is that a warrior? Okay, he's going to do more damage, so let's zap him. So yeah, just to recap, no potions used yet so far, and same with no Mage Units, and as far as I'm aware, no tier 3 or 1 spells have been used. I've not used any scrolls yet. We have accumulated a small cache of scrolls, but because my memory fails me, I can't quite remember which are level, like tier 1, 2 and 3, but we're just going to have to use logic to find out what's going on there. I've got a rough idea. Oh, come on. You can do it. Yeah, leave him with 1 HP, then he'll miss. No. Ghost is doing quite well, actually. I think he's hit most of the time. That is wonderful. So, Archon leveling up, we can probably transfer 1 or 2 of those artifacts. Oh, well, 1, because she's only got 1. So we can have the Rune Blade. So at least it's going to some use then. But that's a fairly good start to the proceedings. Oh, she's completely blocked, I think. Yeah, there's absolutely nowhere for her to go, so... poison, I guess. Just keep poisoning. Yes. So depending on how the... Okay, fair enough. Depending on how the actual final quest objective looks, we might be able to get this cleared up this episode. Yes. We expected that to go. However, when I do say that, it always goes a bit tits up, so I should really keep my mouth shut. Yeah, let's go for Artifact Law. Yes. Just because we actually do have an artifact. Get to speed up this healing, so we can get some more exploration done. Okay. Rune Blade, 10% more damage. Used up to 66, which is quite commendable, I'd say. I'm actually going to use him to clear up this party because it's just getting in the way now. I've already accidentally run into it with a rod planter, but somehow managed to live to tell the tale of that, thankfully. Okay, that's the end of them. Oh, I actually did build the upgrade structure for the Wyvern. Look at me being all forward-thinking for a change. Okay, they're out the way. Everywhere else has been kind of explored in the visible areas. All of this is kind of like closed off to us by various different kind of like sentry units. So let's give that a try. I think, yeah, all the ruins are done, so on to pastures new, I think. Okay, we're probably going to see dwarf units popping out every couple of turns. There's a rock giant as well. Lovely. Oh, we've got absolute crap ton of death mana. So that's obviously going to have to focus on our tier 2 spells. I'm liking the look of Curse of Nigreal. So let's just do that. Maybe Evil Ent as well to soften up some potential targets first of all. Okay. Who's the biggest threat? I mean, who has the most initiative? It doesn't really matter at this point. Well, interesting scream from one of the dwarves there. There's quite a few dwarves just sound like they're being sick when you hit them, which is always a bonus to have that effect on a dwarf. I don't think there's much point in us producing another thief just because all the avenues are kind of closed off at the moment. Having said that, I'm going to do it anyway. I've just kind of I've convinced myself into doing it because as soon as one of these things open, we'll throw the thief down whatever path to do the exploring instead of using her royal slutness. Where are you going to go? Is he going to have a go at the demon lair? Sure, I fancy his chances. Okay, we've got Ogre. So that is going to be highly dependent on whether the Spectre actually hits. I'm quietly confident though. He's been doing quite well and we do have that chance to hit boost. And it's obviously going to be a... actually, I think you can probably just one-shot this Templar, can't he? With 130 damage. Oh well. We'll see. Oh, of course, his initiative is like dog shit. So because of that banner, the Spectre gets the edge on him. And also paralysis. Couldn't have planned this any better. Because I didn't plan it. Of course, this is just a wonderful bonus. 77 XP. And absolutely no damage sustained. Loving it. Okay, is it just a treasure? Okay, we will see. As you wish. I think, yeah, we've got a fair bit of gold stockpiled, so I'll improve that just in case we need to fall back and defend that position. I think I'll bring this rod planter over as well. My prince. Yes. Okay, that should do it. Thanks for proving me right. Really didn't fancy his chances with that. Managed to kill a cultist. How? Oh, it was a mage leader, wasn't it? Yeah. Nice try. But yeah, get stuffed. Runestone. Be very handy in the hands of Archon. Ooh, Ghoul on the back line is a bit tricky. Let's leave that for a bit later. Double zombie. Oh. At least, because these guys are immune, they're all immune against death. So we're not actually doing any death damage between the units in our party. So I think that looks alright to me. Let's give it a go. We're going to sustain quite a lot of damage, unfortunately. Just because everyone's facing off against each other, so we can't focus down one particular unit. Damn it, we missed the skeleton. That's going to be costly, so we're going to have to paralyse him, I think. Okay, we can potentially take down both zombies in this turn, which is nice. Okay, we're going to have to rely on a decent initiative roll to get rid of that zombie, I think. Which we get, which is nice. Oh, of course, because of the banner. Maybe this banner isn't as bad as I initially had expected. is giving us somewhat of an edge just to prevent damage, which is never a bad thing. Okay, let's just keep you over here on hand. For some good old planting fun. Okay, I'm going to bring you over just to transfer that, what was it, runestone over. Okay, looking good. It's just a thief, rod planter, so I'm going to have to send Archon back pretty quickly.
Yes, master.
But no massive urgency. Is that close enough? No, what was this? What is it? Drop item. Oh! Just choose a position around the party to drop the item. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this screen before. This is quite a nice little bit of art there. It's quite nice. I had no idea. Oh, that's good for us to know in case we desperately need to get rid of some potions. I say we, I mean me, just because I'm so forgetful.
My prince, you will feel my power.
Stone Rain. Stone Rain's level 2, so we can just cast that whenever we like. Templar's not going to fare very well, but we can take him down, I think. We're going to have to go back to a city for some healing at some point. I don't think that Stone Rain is required though. I'd like to hang on to some of these things for when it's really needed. Who's he going to go for? Probably the lovely lady on the back line. Oh, that's a bad miss. Oh yeah, 31 damage. Keep him paralyzed, please. Lovely. You can finish off the rest of them. Excellent. Okay, what we got here? Hill Giant. Now, does the Hill Giant actually do elemental damage? Earth damage, I'm thinking, because he swings a big old tree trunk round. I know the Rock Giant is going to be Earth-based. I cannot remember what the score is with the Hill Giant, though. Everyone's out of movement points anyway, so let's end that one. What are you up to? He did manage to get that gold mine, but that's fine. We're doing fine for gold.
Leave that to me.
That thief's going to get in the way, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, just knew it. Fine.
Death to the living.
Nice amount of damage from him now. I appreciate that was probably at the top of his damage spectrum, for want of a better word. Still pretty good though. How much is this one doing? The Doom Drake. Twisted by death, these awesome beasts consume their enemies in a cloud of poisonous gas. 35 damage to all units. Initiative's still a bit rubbish though.
You will feel my power.
Do we need to bring her back? I'd like to just sneakily take these down, just so we can let the thief in to do some reconnaissance while we take Royal Snutless back to the infirmary of sorts. Still don't think we need any spell casting. She can get back there in one turn, so let's do it. In and out, nice and quick.
Yes.
You're just going to have to hang around there.
My prince.
Same with you. Okay, you can just chill. All good. Main thing is that we don't want him to obviously go after the death mana. So you can get screwed. Where are they getting all these warriors from? This is very suspicious. Okay. Alright. Let's gonna be one of those battles, is it? Excellent. Well, those dragons can soak up a lot of damage, I suppose, so it's no biggie. It's quite a lot of experience just for a rod planter and a tier 2 warrior unit.
Yes.
Okay, let's just top you up. Appreciate it was only one HP, but I'm doing it anyway. So that's a tier 1 scroll. Tier 1 Legion Summon. Holy Armor is... Oh yeah, we can't do tier 1. Yes, it's a tier 3 and a tier 1. Yeah, that's why I've got it in the garrison. I really should trust myself on these things. Okay, back in we go. Could the quest objective be down here? It is in the opposite direction of our starting capital, of course. The old classic of putting a quest objective on the diametric opposite of the map.
Yes.
It's a classic for a reason, after all.
Leave that to me.
Okay, that should be as done for now. More intruders. What have we got here? Ah, we can't see, can we? Come on, get yourself in there.
As you request.
I think you're double tenderfoot. Your worst nightmare. Right, okay. Well, I'm taking that anyway. Can we slip him in for a heal? And then still have enough movement points to go after him? We certainly can. I don't even think we need any spells for this. Yeah, we're going to get a bit battered because of these boosts. But the main thing we need to do is paralyse this dude at the top. Then we should be alright. Double miss on the front. The calamity. Oh, and another miss. Wonderful. Added to the rest. To be fair, it's still not as bad as Disciples 3. I did revisit Disciples 3 this week, a few occasions, just to see how it's fared up. Trying a mod of the what's it called, the remastered mod, and the mod is fantastic. Works really good. Unfortunately, the base game of the thing it's built upon, the foundations, i.e. Disciples 3, is just so non-Disciples like. It was just a bit painful still. Pain is still fresh. 80 XP, wow. And the missing, oh my god, the missing is just, it's like bordering on 50% of the time in certain fights. It's like truly astonishing. Right, what we're looking at here. It is a source of earth, alright, so no need for paralysis on the first turn, which is just great. Oh, does this change in Disciples 2 though? I've got a sneaking feeling that the Hill Giant at some point is weapon based. Maybe they're always paralyzing. Maybe they're always elemental based, as that's the dwarves go to, isn't it? In terms of at least their support tree, all elemental based type attacks. Okay, you can get fucked. Send in the thief first.
Master.
Yet more dwarves. And what is this? Potion of celerity. Just leave it on the thief, I suppose. Crossbowman's looking a bit spicy on the back there. Could potentially go for this griffin. Because all we need to do is survive one attack from it. Let's do it. 95 damage, unfortunately, so we're going to just have to take that beak to the face. Or not, in this instance. Can we get it paralysed though? Splendid. This is fine. Well, plenty of room for error, thankfully. Lovely stuff. Now, one question that comes to mind, based on the current curses that we have in effect, namely the no potions, is what do we do about permanent stat increasing items, because they're all potions as far as I'm aware? The old one that looks like a claw, and the High Father's, I don't know, spunk. I don't know what it is, sorry. First thing that came to mind, strangely enough. I'm saying they're still potions and cannot be used, but we can transfer them over to the next mission and hope that we don't get no potions again. That is what I am operating under.
Yes.
Cantare Beliar. We can use that because it's a tier 2 Legion spell. And based on the fact that that big old bird missed, we're now still good to go and go after those that dwarven army. Let's bring you round.
Yes, master.
Not much for you to really do, other than desperately try and uncover more of the map by sneaking into the corners there. That'll do.
You will feel my power.
Alright, next up. Yeah, another one. Yeah, this is looking fine, provided we just paralyse that crossbowman. Templars are going to take a bit of damage. Unavoidable. Every time I say that, they miss. Both of them. Alright, let's try it on this turn. So yeah, Templars are going to take a little bit of damage, unfortunately, thanks to those dwarves. She's going to kill them both. I have full power over the game. It's become sentient and it's just really bratty. That's all. It just doesn't like being told what to do.
Yes, master.
Okay, in we go. Oh shit! Das ist quest objective. Triton's might potion. You have no need for such trinkets. It's Umbul.
Yes.
Alright, let's leave him till last. I kind of want to do a little bit of investigations here. We've got this demon lair. And what we found out in the... You should probably fall back a bit. What we found out in the Empire campaign is that it will give you some pretty freaky shit in the first mission. I think we got a Banner of Resistance maybe in the first or the second mission, and that was like completely out the blue. I'm going to have to keep you kind of like away from the dwarves. So, yeah, I'm going to bring the Slutness round. Let's take down that demon lair. I'm going to have to deal with these dwarves first of all, unfortunately. He's going to have enough movement points, isn't he? No, he's not. The fool has left himself wide open. What do we have here? Yeah, that's fine. Hill Giants on the top row, so we are well positioned for that. He doesn't have enough movement points. Okay. Well, we'll go after him anyway. I'm going to have to bolster some of these defences, I think. Now, what is the ultimate garrison setup? Is the question. Obviously, warriors on the front. You could argue, obviously double Wyvern, but you'd be insane, and I'd be slightly concerned for your mental health. We can't use mages, of course, due to the current restriction, but let's go with something like this. Might do the trick. I should probably upgrade this one at least, put something in there just to at least try and weaken Can't do a wyvern. Let's do a ghost. At least weaken this incoming dwarven army.
As you wish.
You might as well poison him as well. Good girl. Excellent thievery.
Leave that to
You will
me.
feel my power.
Okay, you can come back round. I'm not really feeling much of a need for a lovely little Aurangzeb there.
Yes, master.
And I might just leave her here. Just poised and ready to assist in taking down Umbog. It's looking like a bit of a nasty one, that one. So I think the main thing we need to do is get an extra level for Her Highness, which opens up leadership, of course, which is nice. And then we can think about what unit to add to her roster. It's obviously going to be a warrior, or you just run. Lovely. Warrior or a ghost. Ghost might be nice. Double paralysis options. Oh, he's still going for it. The utter insolence. Well, based on the fact that the paralysis is broken when the ghost dies, you might as well go after the thing which is about to kill it, I suppose. Okay, one dwarf down, at least. Well done, chaps. Can we just about sneak through? We'd have to probably nail the ghost's paralysis and expect maybe 1 or 2 misses from the giant. Damn it. That's a really crap damage roll, unfortunately. Fab. Well, kudos to him for taking the unorthodox approach of killing a ghost with a giant tree stump. That's all I can say. He deserves that victory.
Yes, I will.
Okay, let's pop you in there. Okay, he's already healed from that spell damage that they inflicted. Oh, they've parked the rock right in the way. I can sneak round, to be fair. Let's do it. This is nice, easy pickings for us. It wouldn't have been so bad if this guy had more movement points. But never mind. Keeps him busy. Uh-oh. Oh, he's dead anyway. Alright, we get that back. Rod Planter's still at large. But maybe you can take care of him on the way.
Yes, master.
Okay. The thief survived, strangely. So I'll just get her out of harm's way. And then she can accompany
Yes,
the queen on her onward journey, I think. Rock. Brilliant. Okay, at this point, if it's going to start being boring, let's jump cut to the point where I'm literally stood outside of the that hellish gate, and we'll catch up there. Here we are at the demon lair. Yeah, 1 cultist down, demon and cultist. It's looking fairly straightforward, I think. Provided we can get that demon paralysed, this should be smooth sailing. Obviously, the cultist is going to get 1 or 2 shots in. Oh yeah, I forgot about the wards, so that's good. And hopefully, if our banner kicks in, well, yep, she gets to go first, and well, at least took down at least took down the cultist. Rather hoping for a grand finish. Unfortunately not. 46 XP. What does it get us? 500 gold and a High Father's Potion. Oh, it came true. So that's going to add 15 HP permanently. Sorry, 15% additional HP. Not a lot, but at the higher levels it's going to make more of a difference because it scales, I think, with the HP that a higher level leader would have, if that makes sense. But unfortunately we can't use it. We are prohibited from using potions. So that is an ideal candidate for us to take forward to the next mission, together with those banners. I'm just going to move her away to the corner of the map or something. Still sending dwarves through. They're still sending rocks as well. It's extremely annoying. So I'm going to send Her Majesty back, heal up on one of these cities, and I think we're going to move into this kind of like valley down here. So yeah, give us a couple of turns and then we'll catch up then. Alrighty, back again, and we are poised, ready to strike. Drogon, with his double warrior ensemble with the crossbowman accompaniment at the back there. So I think we're going to need a little bit of help with this one. It's a lot of frontline damage there. So I'm going to cast both spells that we have researched. Simply because we've got the mana. How much do we have? 3,000. I might as well research another one. I guess having these multiple direct damage spells on the same tier does mean you can actually cast them. Cast each one per turn. So it's a little bit of a mage leader or mage lord type hack, you could argue. Right, well, what we're up against here, oh, it's a level 3 warrior leader. 85 damage, I don't remember him doing that much. But good for him. So let's take down these floppy guys first. Okay, that's fine. She can take another hit from him. Oh, and he missed. So you're definitely getting paralysed. Okay, one warrior down. Damn it. Fortunately, that banner counts for nothing when you get a bad initiative roll there. Which is very unfortunate. Probably going to have to paralyse him thanks to that miss. Which is really sad. Which probably means we're going to... Oh, fuck's sake. Probably going to lose that Templar now. Yeah, there he goes. So this annoyingly means we're going to have to head back for another heal. 116 XP though. Which is pretty nice. Now my main concern at this point is whether they're going to slip in a sneaky unit trundling around here. In which case, do I summon a Beliar? I could never remember how to actually pronounce that. It's probably some sort of official way to pronounce it. I don't really know actually, because she's looking quite vulnerable, unfortunately. And I can't research any other spells, so I can't do a summon Ent, unfortunately. So yeah, let's do that simply as more of a blocking measure. Okay, it looks like we've got a rod planter there. Might as well move around with him as well. Okay. So it's looking like the coast is clear actually. So I'm just going to plonk him back there. Probably going to summon yet another rock. But let's just have a quick look. Nope, he's going to go back there. He's going to disappear. And all is well. Okay, okay. Okay, so we don't really have quite enough firepower to take down that city, so time to send it back for another heal, and then we shall reconvene outside that city. Alright, so rather randomly, just up against some chumps. Well, you can see them there. Rock Giant, Ranger Leader, Novice. We get a level up for our Royal Slutness. So we'll see what loveliness happens to befall our way in the next turn. Yeah, I was just fighting some dwarves, defending the motherlands, as it were. And yeah, she just leveled up, so that's rather nice. Templar's looking proper knackered, though, so we're going to have to go back for a heal. Oh, and that's him dead. Oh, no, it's not, because he's got a ward, so all is well. Archon's been doing a great job defending the lands. His dragon's looking a little bit worse for wear, but he's actually not that far off a level up either. They're just throwing so much fodder at us. Come on, you can do it. There we go. He's going to do some stupid thievery. It's unorganised, our troops. How will we cope? It's quite... I'm not entirely sure if I've ever seen them do that before, just randomly at the end. This'll mess with them. So, we've got Toughness, a Weapon Master, which will increase the experience our dudes will actually get, including Her Highness, I believe. The other two we had before, but I think it's probably going to have to be Leadership, isn't it? It's your go-to level 3 kind of leadership upgrade. So let's do that. Plunk her back in here and think about what we will do with that leadership point. Double Ghost sounds quite funky, so let's go for something like that. I might as well heal this guy, because she still has quite a lot of movement points. So back out you go, and let's take this city before they have a chance to regroup. Wow, all it did was... Oh, we put him on the back line as well. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I thought he just swapped the decisions of him and the dragon. I thought that'll teach him. But no, I actually did something reasonably useful. God, just imagine if the... what's the name of it? Counterfeit orders thing actually allowed you to manually rearrange their troops. That would be pretty insane.
Yes.
But lots of fun.
Yes.
Maybe just rearrange 1 or 2 troops at a time. Something like that. Or just one. I've got a couple of thieves here waiting outside of Mulg. But other than that, not a lot happening. It's just like... just dealing with constant rocks and really plebby armies. Is that another one? It's probably a rod planter, so let's seize this opportunity and grab this city. And that will be extremely useful for us to launch a forward offensive. Feeling good, having double ghosts, gotta say. Warded against that shenanigans, thank you very much. Excellent. So I think that's probably it. No more damage from you boys. It obviously takes a bit longer, just because some of your damage is diverted to actually paralysing units, but for longevity, you can't beat this kind of approach, in my opinion anyway. Especially against some of the larger, heavier units like these giants and spiders, trolls, ogres, that kind of stuff. You'll never leave these mountains alive. No effort will be spared to destroy you. Wonderful. Alright, let's get this place renovated and ready for our new undead compatriots. Might just go with something like this. It doesn't give us much of a backline reach, but we can just paralyse the backline. So I'm assuming the mountain clan's capital is going to be somewhere around here. There's not exactly that much left of the map uncovered. Or covered. But that doesn't sound quite right. Okay. This is done for now. That's all there. Might have a quick look at that. It's going to be potions though, isn't it? Such disappointment. Okay, I'm going to let him escape. Just because we've got Archon down there, he'll take care of that little annoyance. Yeah, a bunch of potions. We can actually cast that. We don't need the money anyway, so I'm just going to leave it. What do we have around here? It's looking like capital territory. Is that a piece of the capital?
My prince.
Okay, I might actually bring Archon up to here and garrison that city.
Yes.
And that should keep the dwarves under control. Hymn of the Clans. What's all this about? Oh, is he going after the city? Yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's see how this goes. I kind of want to test out this city defense. I think one of the ghosts is already dead. I was going to call him a dwarf for some reason. So using him to paralyze the giant is going to be pointless because he'll be dead again if we do that. Yeah, as soon as that ghost dies, it would break that paralysis on the giant. Then he would just get to hit again anyway. Okay, well that was pointless anyway. So, oh, we changed target at the last minute, and it was in vain. For his compatriot missed like a fool. Who's actually doing more damage here? This guy, very slightly. Come on. We can pull this off. Oh no, Ghost is dead. We're doomed. I don't think they can take down these warriors. They're a bit too burly for them. How many shots is he getting off? I'm sure he's taking a shot after each warrior attacks. Something mad like that. Yeah, get stuffed. Oh, another one. Brilliant. Right, so little point in going after these guys. We're at max XP. You could argue we could get some XP for that ghost, but maybe I'll get a little bit of XP from this rod planter. So what I'm going to do is take the long journey down, kill these orcs. Well, let's just catch up while I'm just outside these orcs, and then we'll open up the way and have a little bit of a look around here. Back once again, on the other side of the map, ready to go up against these double orc and ghoul combinations. Shut up, you. I don't say anything which is funny these days. So we're going to start things off with a Curse of Nigreal, just to reduce their damage. And I kind of said that, saying there was going to be more. And there's not really. I don't really think we need much of direct damage to these. Oh, by the way, we got a level up on the ghost, of course, because the dwarves just kept on sending non-stop rocks after us, because they're just obsessed in that way. I also realised that we didn't actually have a look at the stats for Her Highness. Now that she's up to level 3, she has 80 HP, doing 40 fire damage against all units, of course. Chance to hit and initiative remain the same. What's going on with this ghoul? So he's got the same initiative as our spectres. His chance to hit is lower somewhat, but his HP is higher. So we need to be aware of that. I'm wondering who he's actually going to go for. I'm tempted to actually paralyse their damage dealers, or not. So interestingly, he's gone for our leader. So I say let's exploit that and just keep going after their damage dealers. I'm getting some horrendous hits, some misses here though. Despite the banner. As soon as we get an upgrade on that banner, I'm grabbing it. Because I'm now starting to think that... yeah, you can get paralysed. I'm starting to think that the 20% extra chance to hit banner is probably the best in the game. I was always in the Banner of Resistance camp, but it's just an absolute slog and demoralising, at the very least, to see miss after miss happen. And I can see a very clear difference between this party, which has that banner, and Archon. Archon, just before this, went up against a tier 1 unit-based dwarf army and got his arse absolutely handed to him just because of the sheer amount of misses that he was getting between him and the Doomdrake. Doomdrake having a lower chance to hit, 65%, which is just piss poor.
Yes.
As if that unit needed any nerfing. Actually gets an absolute tank on the chance to hit, unfortunately. Oh, and of course another rock. Which is probably going to finish off that party now. This is extremely common. Might be able to just about squeeze through this. Nope, because we're going to miss again. So dragon's down. Okay. Just squeeze through. Alright. First things first, to get you back in there. Oh, I didn't expect to have so much trouble with what should be described as a fully upgraded party. It's just him missing his... Oh, he's like 3 XP away from his 3rd level.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm getting absolutely railed every single fight. It's just a massive slog. Probably because he's using a Wyvern. Or an upgraded version at that. Staff of Thunder, I can't use that because it's using a tier 1 spell, so at this point map is fully explored other than this area, which is most likely going to be the Dwarven capital. So let us reconvene outside of the lair of Umbulg. And here we are, the stage is set. The only thing to do is to delve in and see what awaits us. Well, we can see that. Double Warrior, Umbulg on the front. We're going to be resistant from his first source of damage, which is great. Axe Thrower at the back, nothing much to worry about there. Mainly going to be these warriors, this frontline damage. But once we get some paralysis going, that shouldn't be that much of a problem. Oh, it most certainly will indeed, yes. So let's do some good old-fashioned poisoning. Okay. So for the second one, we're just going to have to... Oh, well, that solves that problem. I was thinking poison and then run away just to allow Her Highness just to sneak in here to actually engage in combat, but don't have to worry about that anymore. So, standard stuff, Curse of Nigel. And I'm wondering if that's going to be it. Because we can keep this guy hopefully paralysed. And then the rest should fall quite easily. So let's go for it. Final battle of Mission 1. Okay, that's... that's going to be a complete waste of time. Because we are warded against such damage. Okay, 40 damage. Can she take out the back line? Half of it, that'll do. Oh, ward, that's got a height. Okay, paralyze you. Might as well bring you with us. Let's whittle this guy down, because Mage Leader's going to take care of most of these other guys. Lovely stuff. And I think you'll find that is Mission 1 done. Provided the game doesn't crash on me. Let's hope so.
The Alkmaar's macabre customs could have been the reason for Mortis's deadly embrace. Or perhaps they were the only beings able to avenge her. They accomplished their task utterly and without pity.
Lovely stuff. Just how tasks should be executed. Alright, let's bring Her Highness with us, together with our trusty banners, I'd say. Not really tempted to take any of the artifacts, just because they're just outright... Well, they're of the same strength as the banners, but only affect the leader, of course. And let's hope for the best. Bring the High Father's potion. And maybe Mortis will be kind to us and allow us to use potions in the next mission. I think that's all we're going with, though. Onward to mission 2.
During the birth of the Undead Hordes, the magical scepter of the Alkmaar Priest King had been stolen. The scepter fell into the hands of a human sorcerer, and he had been calling upon its powers to summon creatures from beyond. The magic of the scepter would give the undead sufficient power to confront the mountain clans. The wicked goddess sent her minions to capture the tower in which the sorcerer was carrying out his evil deeds.
Hang on a second. Does this overlap with, I think, the Second Empire mission? As that had a dude with a scepter. I can't remember if we actually managed to get that scepter or not, but I remember something along those kind of lines. Anyway, on to mission 2. What the curses are going to be for this one, we don't know yet. We're going to have 4 of them, and I'm afraid we're going to have to keep you in suspenders until the next episode to find out what those curses are going to be. I'm going to actually leave on a cliffhanger for a change. So, yeah. Join me in the next episode. We'll find out what curses we get. It's going to be 4 of them. Hopefully no potions. Would really like to use that that High Father potion. But yeah, we're going to have to find out next time. So, I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now, Questers.